Let's talk some best bets. Let's recap the ones we gave out on Thursday's show, though. We made a little graphic. I made a little graphic here, and the cash means we cashed. The X means we didn't, meaning we hit 4 of the 7, which is a profit.
Over 50%?
Yeah. So you gave out Tyreek Hill over 6.5 receptions and longest reception, 30.5 yards. His longest was 80, so he covered that pretty well.
Covered it.
I gave out James Conner over 55.5 rushing yards. He had 50. It was so fucking close. Another close one, you gave out Mike Evans over 67.5 receiving yards. He had 61. Only needed 7 more, obviously. Kupp over 5.5 receptions. He had 14. That was easy. Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He had 2. But then Caleb Williams over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Did not happen.
I don't want to be that guy, but Justin Fields threw for more yards than Caleb Williams. Just want to throw that out there.
Let's not be that guy.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we talk a little props here? We each picked a prop. We each picked a first touchdown. Your first touchdown's no longer playing.
Nope. I was going at CMC. Just give me CMC for the first touchdown. It's out.
Yeah. So then we'll get to that. Go ahead and do your prop.
All right. My prop, I'm going to start with Breece Hall over 29.5 receiving yards. He hits this in 60%, I guess, of the last 5 games last year. And even though the 49ers were pretty good at limiting pass catching backs last year, I think Breece is going to have a big day.
I think Serial would be disappointed if you didn't pick a Breece Hall prop. So that makes sense. I'm going to go with Brandon Ayuk under 49.5 receiving yards. The drama of the offseason with his contract. I know he's paid now. Like you said, he could be limited, work in a little bit here and there. Plus, in the last 5 games last year, he went under that 60% of the time. And he's going to have Sauce Gardner, a shutdown corner, covering him. So I'm gonna have him under 50 for first touchdown. You had CMC.
So that's out.
That's out.
I failed.
Are you going to go with Jordan Mason or are you going to go with your guy, Breece Hall? What are you feeling for first touchdown?
That means the Jets score first.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a rushing touchdown.
Rushing touchdown? Okay. But not the Jets?
I guess Breece Hall. I don't know. Or does Jordan Mason just get it in right away and prove himself?
That's what she said. Or does Brock Purdy do a little sneak?
Maybe.
That would be a good payout.
I'd like the 49ers to have the first score, but I'll go with Breece Hall. I'll go with my man.
All right.
Breece.
Your man. I think he was plus 500, plus 600, somewhere around there. My first touchdown bet is Mr. George Kittle. He was in my Underdog Fantasy entry as well. From tight end U, we were both going to fade the Jets, but now you switch, so that's okay. That makes me feel better. If we were both picking 49ers players, then I was certain the Jets were going to score first. I think they're going to have to focus on Ayuk when he's in, Debo. And I know that George Kittle only had 5 last year, but I think them Iowa boys, even though different colleges, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, I think they're going to start off strong this year. George Kittle's 9-1. And
Breece Hall. And I think I said this before because I'm all about not roommates. Drama, but yeah, they were roommates.
That's so dramatic.
Personal information.
There you go. I'm going with George Kittle first touchdown.
They're not speaking until after the game.
Okay. Yeah, that's
there's your drama.